TMG is officially back without Cody Ko, and it's different, it's very different. So it's been nearly 2 months since Cody Ko stopped uploading, and he still hasn't even a tiny bit addressed the allegations. He made one blanket statement with TMG that basically just said he's stepping down, but he's still going to be a part of the company, meaning he's not going to be in the videos, but he will still get revenue. Which probably isn't the best. He should have sold his shares, but obviously if you're in his position, why would you do that? I mean, it's extremely selfish that he would not sell his shares, but he's gonna make so much more money if he does it. So that shows that he is so extremely selfish. Like, he only cares about himself and his own financial gain. And another reason he's so extremely selfish is because of what he made Noel do. So TMG uploaded their first episode back, and this is what Noel said.
Before we start this episode, I want to start by saying thank you for just how supportive and understanding you all have been, and patient above all. And understandably, a lot of you want to know what I have to say about everything that's happened. And the reality there is that I'm not in a position to speak about the situation. And at this point, really, the thing I have to focus on is how to move forward. Which leads me to say, I want to thank everyone as well that just sent me messages of support, just directly to me. That has been just very motivating and reassuring, not just for me, but for everyone at the studio. That's kind of given us the energy we needed to, take the first step back. I took some time and figured out a new direction for the show and where I want the company to go overall. And so this episode, we didn't shoot it in studio. It's actually kind of a crazy story. We flew to West Virginia, drove through a creek bed, hiked half a mile with the gear to film with the guest, and it turned out to be just a great story overall. We'll be filming out of studio for the next few weeks, and that's just because I want to build a new set, and that's kind of the plan. Again, I just want to thank you all. You have supported me for years. Almost a decade, and you've supported this studio for years, and we all fully intend to give you what you've given us for so long. That part is not going to stop. So yeah, it means the world to me just how much you all have been there for me, and I fully intend to just keep at it and keep making things that I hope you love and enjoy.
He kind of just said a whole lot of nothing. He didn't get into any specifics. He didn't give any new information. He was just like, I can't speak on it. And I don't think that's Noel's fault. I think he can just legally actually just not speak on it without having actual repercussions. And I don't mean it like Cody's gonna sue him if he talks about it, because TMG is not just Cody and Noel. There's a lot of shareholders who have a say in what happens with the company, and also Cody Ko has a say in what will happen with the company. So I think they just forbid Noel to even mention what's going on, and it just shows Cody is not the guy he portrays himself as on the internet. He should at least make a statement or an apology before the TMG episode came out, because he literally just made Noel take the brunt and the stress of the situation, while he just lays back and is like, I'm not gonna say anything. Hey, I'm in the background now. I do feel absolutely terrible for Noel though. You can tell in the video he looks in shambles. He does look in shambles. Like, it's fun internet drama for everyone else, but over the past month he's had to restructure TMG. He's basically taken the brunt of Cody's mistakes. He has to find out what he's gonna do with TMG. He has to find out what he's gonna do with the rest of the shows. He has to make so much decisions. And Cody just has to sit back and go, well, I'm not a part of it anymore. And you can tell that this has taken a toll on him. He looks like he's about to have a manic episode. But at this point, let's be real. Cody isn't going to respond. There's just no point. He's just not going to upload. And he's just not going to respond. He's going to fade into nothingness on the internet. He will be forgotten about. And the only reason he can do this, by the way, is because he's so unbelievably rich. He literally got at least 1 million views a day, which is probably like 4 or 5 grand a day. And he has a ridiculous amount of investments. Like, TMG is only one. He's invested in a lot of companies, even liquid debt. So if you drink liquid debt, you're in a way supporting Cody Ko. So if you don't want to support Cody Ko, if you don't want to give Cody Ko probably less than a cent, don't drink liquid death. But I mean, for the people saying I'm not going to watch TMG anymore because Cody still gets profit, Cody is set for life. You watching TMG is nothing to him. He is so unbelievably set. He has a lot of businesses and he's just stockpiled money from his YouTube channel. And by the way, he just sold a $3 million house. The man's okay for the rest of his existence and the rest of his kids' existence and the rest of his kids. He's putting his kid through college is what I'm trying to say. He's so much more rich than Noel as well. If you were thinking of like not watching TMG for the sole cause of I don't want to support Cody, I wouldn't worry about that. And I think Noel deserves to get the support. I mean, hasn't been easy for him one bit. And I say he's stressed on like how are the numbers gonna do now that Cody, like the more popular person from the podcast, is gone. He definitely is stressed, but I feel like he can reinvent the podcast and make it better. Like his first episode today, he interviewed some random YouTuber who just lives on his own in a field and just makes stuff from the ground. He just lives off the grid, and it was a good interview. It was very entertaining, and I wouldn't mind if that's the way TMG went. I would still listen to that podcast and enjoy it, because I think Noel is a talent in himself. He's very funny and I like him as a person. But that's it for today. I'm back on schedule. Had a brief holiday, but we're back, boys, and we're better than TMG. No, we're not. We're better than Cody Ko. We're not. Okay, bye.